want to do?
Fight like you've got wits about you!
I refuse to accept this.
Steel yourself, and we shall go past here. Just the strength to guide our blades and arrows.
We'd never make it.
What's this all about?
Seems this old man's time is up.
What's this all about?
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then we best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
What's this all about? My word! Would that such peace reigned eternal. What's this all about? Those new recruits could barely lift their swords. I expected.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Our soldiers need better training. Quiet at last. My word!
Let one talk. I'm too old.
It is our duty to see this peace protected. It is our duty to see this peace protected. What's this all about?
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while. I suppose all we can do is wait.
All I can do for you?
I expected.
Feel a lot of go before my shift's over.
Such peace, reign eternal.
I dare say you don't belong here.
I've no wish to speak with you, sir.
Begone from my sight.
It pains me to give in. Yet what choice have we? What's this all about?
Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
betray him, ne'er put gold in my pocket. A lonely place. But not without its charm.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Might as well take a look while you're... You're here, eh? Many thanks.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to... survive. So if we should hope to see you again.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Must be my winter coat growing in. This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
My magics are at your disposal.
That's it for my wares.
This really is fun.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come. Have yourself a look.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero hero are forgotten by history in spite of his... In the panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached the darkness. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain, should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he changed his voice loudly drawled, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valor, the gigantes did hail. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, the father of House Burton, which lives on to this day. That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it!
The lad seemed rather ignorant of the world. Hasn't had anyone to show him the proper...
Oh, Tizzy, forgive my boldness. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid... Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is...
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry...
He claimed he would repay you in full, but surely a lad of his age cannot muster such a sum. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon...
I'm afraid I must...
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you? Come back any time.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fun, wasn't it?
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet is yet to show. Ought we to wait for them?
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
This really is fun. I'll switch you.
Well met, sir. Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell. Oh.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. Adventure continues.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Not without its charms.
Well, please, I want to make some quick calls.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down. I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Well met,
Oh,
sir.
good to see everyone.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated.
I have no issue falling asleep.
road was a long one.
Hoi! Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Say, you're not from round here, are you? Are you a traveler? Have you seen many places? How I envy you. This city is all I know. I long to learn more of the outside world, but Mother won't allow it. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But that only makes me question her judgment even more. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must be fraught with uncertainty, subject to harsh conditions. It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. Here, I brought more of the money I owe you. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope these...
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated...
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose. A good sleep does wonders. Off we go, then.
I hope you slept well. So, we finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Hoi, friend! Have any time for me today? I dare there's something I've come to understand during my... Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon? I want to live a life I can proudly call... I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be willed about. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other. Though I feel sure we shall in time. Till then, take...
That was quite a gift. Hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
It is as you say. Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. Onward to Vernworth Castle. Pawns may not enter the castle grounds, Master. We shall have to part ways at the gates.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Good. We're here.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength. I suppose all we can do is wait.
Begone from my sight.
too many...
And who, pray tell, are you supposed to be?
Are you of worthy station to be present here?
A masquerade is scheduled to be held today, but we shall...
I am not here to amuse you, sir.
Is there aught you require?
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and my task is to seek out... It is an enigma, so back and forth I go on an endless...
Breadth of knowledge is no less important than depth.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held.
You're the last person I...
Not the import ever happens here, anyhow.
Does life happen? Or is all we do in vain?
Thankless job, this. Weren't you listening? I told you to get lost.
Even the best of us has...
Would do with a decent supper. It's early for a rest as yet.
Ah, good, you returned. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Lots to do.
All this hustle and bustle must be right in my back.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated...
I have no issue falling asleep.
inspires naught but...
Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Shall we get underway?
His armor's seen better days.
Quiet at last.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Once the day's work is done, stay out of baptism where it possible.
Our first sovereign in decades. At last, we will see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed, the Arisen has always been the mainstay of Vermund. Only they are capable of repelling the dragon and guiding us toward a brighter future. Not so for the Queen Regent and her son. Fair weather rulers, the both of them. Should war erupt.
Silence! Do you want the sentries to hear?
You are right, of course. I shall hold my tongue.
This is a time of celebration. Once the Sovereign is fighting fit and returns to us, the peace of our kingdom will be aught but a shield.
A fine place to sit and gather. 'Twouldn't do to meddle in each...
Methinks I'll have a rest.
All this revelry in...
Pray, leave me be, sir.
Another fancy party.
I've no time to waste on the like...
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after an... No. We who are gathered...
It would seem our Sovereign has
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
Surely these...
I've no time to waste on the likes of you.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
It's a thankless job, this. Silence.
I find it
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Everyone who...
Such quietude is a blessing.
No. We who are gathered here are...
These festivities...
'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
I've no time to waste on...
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Everyone who...
'Twouldn't do to meddle in...
Do speak up if you...
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous. I ought to find someone to run me through my watch finishes without incident.
Everyone who dances with...
Such quietude is a blessing. Downright awesome.
I pray someone asks me.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Playing a dismal affair. It is not a taught taste.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these
Celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters?
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap. I pray no louder.
Ought to send my notes to the ground. Now this is a conundrum.
Come see me in my ball. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to...
There's no shame in living life for its pleasure. No, that's not happening.
I'll not forget this in a hurry.
This place is very dry. I hope I didn't leave the pot on top.
Politics are no concern of mine.
This is new.
Some of us get
Here, if you please.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my
Delighted to
performance.
meet you. Especially if we...
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty. That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it. So we've finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange. For sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it. For I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for vermin? Eastern edge and investigate him. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master. The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side. Here it goes. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. I know this region like the back of my hand. I'm confident I can guide you anywhere you please. Certainly, Master. Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Captivating to behold.
'Tis no great shock. There he'll be a holy light above all else.
My magics are yours to wield.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
Could you come over here?
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Yes. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Oxen are to be found here.
Oxen are like to charge when angered.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Here, if you please. One more push ought to bring it down. The moment of victory at hand. Let us finish this. Could you come over here? Traveling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover. 'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help. You can count on me to keep you safe.
Here, if you please. On this! And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence. I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wish. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. I'll do your bidding, even in the pouring rain. Look, Master, goblins! Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Could you come over here? You're having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you, as long as it takes. Right, just follow me. Here, if you please.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Eyes follow us wherever we go here. Could you come over?
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
This way, if you please, Master.
You there! You look best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Well met, sir. How might I... be of service?
Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
This letter is as suspicious as they come. We must find someone who can explain its true meaning.
I'm in no mood for...
You're a right pain.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place. Once the day's work is done, the night is mine. Work done gracelessly is work done poorly. Tis quiet as a mill pond hereabouts.
This is the course. Nothing's free in this world.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this...
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go, then.
Shall we get underway?
Hail! I take it you're the outsider, my lord. How'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the...
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later. I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our Master's wishes.
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. Beg pardon? Why would a letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care.
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Is there aught else you care to ask? If aught about what is here that thief to begin with, of course, which is to say... Is there aught else you care to... You're curious? Well, naturally, I'm... You're the second in response... Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal in info... Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you... I've lived in this... Is there aught else you care to... Aye. Take care. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering art. As I understand it, 'tis... Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace? No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Well met.
Oh! You wonder how I know? Not mysterious about it. Don't worry yourself. Can't offer you any help. Still, I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz.
Do to someone else what I just did to you. What could she have meant by that?
You bring naught.
Fancy looking away.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Nothing to report, I'm afraid.
I've naught to say.
Off with you.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
At any rate, is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much.
What has come over you, Arisen?
You're the last person.
Nothing you about. You're the so come on, follow me. I've something.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end. Oh, my thank you.
You're the last person I'd waste my time on.
You bring naught.
Tis rather valuable, miss.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
If you're curious, why not ask me? I'm in no mood. Off with you.
Whatever 'tis you want.
Come to think of it, we shall wait here till...
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
That's quite enough.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair. I ain't figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Time to be heading home.
There's aught to be said. Peace and quiet.
Off with you.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
men, sir. How might I
Living's
be of
hard,
service?
but dreams
I'm
are
going to
free,
go
I say.
exploring.
It is quiet about.
A lonely place. Without its charms.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
We've come all this way, only to find ourselves unawaited. Perhaps our timing was right.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Wonderful.
I meant verities in this.
Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. As the citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your majesty. There are three. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen...
Off we go.
There is much we ought to tend to. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty... but of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent. It seems you have obtained
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace. I have attempted to do the same. Would that I could undertake. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the... There is much we ought to tend to. If... Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man He seems a man of import. And pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this phaser...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to... As for your death, the first is Trevo mine, next is Half Village. Finally, is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we...
Here, if you please.
Well met, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full...
You shan't hear me complain about an...
'Tis dark out, but we mustn't let that dim our spirits.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. I hope you've slept well.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Beg pardon, sir. But you are the Arisen, are you not? Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location? Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Disa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubt, I must confess. Having watched, I should be well my hopes for our kingdom.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
I'm not risking my life for a...
before the day's done. But not at the expense of my beauty. All of my days was so tranquil.
My list of duties grows here longer. Always sets me to think. I take pride in that, and rightly so.
What is life without a...
This is one step...
No, that's not...
This place is very dreary.
Not much going on.
churns my...
Quiet places. There's aught about you.
Off to market I go.
I could use a bit of excitement. Perhaps I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
Does life have a meaning? Or is
You are not allowed in here. You are not...
A welcome respite from all that hustle and
consider the needs of the common folk as well.
What would I do? Would that all my days were so. Those peaks don't come off a point.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
What to do about combat training?
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign... Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
We're done for.
Do
not
test me.
No one's listening. Not sure why I'm trolling. Nary a dental scratch on my arm.
Good to see you, Master. So the Queen Regent is plotting something after all. I thought as much. Now we must report to Captain Brandt. That's the way of things, is it not? Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
Well, if you insist.
I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come. How very peculiar. Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, do not forget that we will...
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
Only care I have is... Come to spend.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
Then 'tis calling thy chosen guides.
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
That's better. A lighter pack does wonders for your posture, Arisen.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves.
Best keep still a moment.
Is this place bereft of beasts and...
The brigand's boat.
I'm like to forget how to fight should this continue.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby.
Tis this some among their ranks employ ranged attacks. I reckon we make killing them our top priority. Very well, if I must.
I grant you Ice's fight!
There's a worthy try, if only it weren't so far away.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. Fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. Eternity. If 'twasn't for the crick in my neck. A material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in...
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat. Say, would you consider doing me a favor? Aye, you've my gratitude.
where to next? I suppose the location nearest here. It would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
It is clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now. I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I should tell you more about them inside downstairs.
Leave it to me.
Are we ignoring the enemy today? Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
I suppose it was so.
Let's extinguish our lantern to avoid taking another step. Your foe will be upon us in moments if it sees the light.
Oi, keep your... I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
Is this some sort of chase? I'm not...
You look into
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Let me be the one to collect it. That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold on.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fields down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V, how did this happen?
I was so fortunate we are that you should find us when you...
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination... action awaits. We've a few options where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled when I get it done. Traveling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover. 'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
There! Master! A hobgoblin!
You'll not live to regret
There are one or two. Places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Could you come?
I'm over here.
Lucky us. That's worth taking. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Here, please.
Nothing like a jaunt through the woods.
Suppose too much to ask to pass through unmolested. I suppose 'tis so.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I... But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
Is aught troubling you, Master? You seem all right to me. Where are we off to next? Where to next? Here. Rainbow Mine.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph...
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall. from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
This ox cart's bound for I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What?
'Twas a fascinating tale, those soldiers outside the palace were discussing. Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Oi there! All I ask is that you hear my request thrice, sir.